Hello, I'm Anastasia Boris and I want to welcome you to this Pilates workout. Today we'll be working on our abs and the back most of the time. So we'll get started on our mat. So go ahead and find your comfortable position. Keep your knees bent. Keep your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width distance apart. Bring your arms by your sides. We will start with a gentle warm-up for our core and our hips. You will take a big inhale. On the exhale, just feel your ribcage coming closer together and dropping into the floor a little bit. Again, inhale. On the exhale, feel your ribcage come down the back of your ribs, pressing firmly into the mat. One more inhale. Inhale into the ribs. Exhale. Let all the air out, come in. Now we're adding a little pelvic tuck. Inhale. On the exhale, bring only your tailbone up. Press your lower back into the floor, lengthen it at the same time, and inhale, relax. Again, on the exhale, tuck your tailbone up. Give your glutes a little squeeze here. Engage your core. Keep your lower back pressing evenly into the floor and release. Two more like this. Inhale. And on the exhale, bring your tailbone up. No lifting of the hips. Bring your lower back down. Your rib cage is still pressing into the floor. Inhale, release. One more time. Exhale. And release. We're adding a bridge, going into our bridge here. Inhale. On the exhale, start the same way. Find your lower back completely on the floor. Tailbones reaching up. Now keep lifting your hips up. Find your top position. Your shoulder blades are still on the floor. You're creating like a hammock or a long hammock position with your body. Big inhale. Now on the exhale, try to bring your hips closer towards your heel. Drag them in there. And on the exhale, start going down. Imagine that your hips are stuck here. And you use your core, your ribs first, to press down your rib cage. And keep going. And when you can't go any further, then finally you lower your hips down and you release your glutes and hamstrings. Again, inhale. On the exhale, press your lower back into the floor. Reach out through the tailbone. Keep reaching it up towards the heels. At the same time, engage your glutes. Dig your heels deeper into the floor. Inhale at the top. On the exhale, keep your hips still. Start by pressing your rib cage down. And then finally release the hips down. Inhale. On the exhale, press the lower back down. Reach out through the tailbone. Abs engage. You keep pulling them in closer towards your spine. You're scooping your stomach out. Bring your hips closer towards your heels. Start going down, starting with your rib cage, your mid back, and finally your lower back. Last one. Inhale. On the exhale, hips up. Inhale here. Pull your hips closer towards your heels. Dig your heels deeper. Start going down, creating oppositional pull. The rib cage is going down, same time your hips are moving trying to reach in the opposite direction. Release your hips, bring the arms up. Take a big inhale. On the exhale, bring the shoulder blades down, relax your collarbones. Another inhale, we're coming into the ab curl. Start by lowering the ribs down and only then let the arms come down. Inhale, and again, on the exhale, bring the lower ribs closer together, press them down, reach the arms down by your sides, calm down. Exhale, inhale up. You shouldn't feel any tension in your neck at this point. Press down, because you're using your core to pull yourself up instead of pulling yourself with your neck. Now we're getting ready to go into our 100. Inhale here. On the exhale, come up. Find your perfect ab curl. Now the same thing we're doing with the bridge. So on the exhale, bring the hips up just a little bit, your tailbone up. Press that lower back into the floor. Lift one leg out, the other leg out. Squeeze your heels together. Now imagine you're holding a heavy tray on the legs. Try to keep it up here and start pumping. And in 2, 3, 4, 5, and up 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. If you prefer to exhale through the nose as well, that's perfectly fine, as long as you keep on breathing. Inhale. Keep curling up. Exhale. Keep squeezing those inner thighs. Engage in your glutes. Keep that lower back down on the floor. Neck is long. You're looking up on a diagonal. Keep reaching through the fingertips like you're trying to reach a little bit further every time. We have 2 more breath cycles here. One more. Release down. Arms overhead, gentle stretch. Sweep them through the sides. Elbows plug in by your sides. Your ribcage still stays down. Bring your knees, bend them, and bring them into tabletop. We're going for coordination. On the inhale, prepare. Exhale, reach your arms and legs out. Inhale, open, close your legs, just as wide as your mat, and bring everything back in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, inhale, open, close, come in. And exhale, reach. Open, close, come in. 2 more like this. So reach, open, close, come in. Last one, and reach. Open, close, come in. Good. Let's go down, arms up. Big inhale. On the exhale, come up into your ab curl. Open up your arms wide. Keep reaching out through the fingertips. And come back down. On the exhale, come up. Arms open up. Reach further through the sides. Come down. We're doing a backstroke variation here. Come up. Arms through the sides. Imagine that you have this heavy straps, heavy springs attached to your arms here. So you want to pull through them. Open up. Come down. Let's try to add the legs. Bring the legs up into tabletop, or you can always keep them down. Lift up on the exhale. Arms through the sides. Come back down. 3 more. And reach. Open up through the arms. Come down. And reach. Open up. Arms up. Let's keep the arms straight. And down. Through the sides. And in. Last one. And reach. Through the sides. And in. Bring the feet down. Arms open up. Go up towards the ceiling. Open them up like a wide V. I'm going to reverse the direction. Inhale, prepare. On the exhale, sweep your arms towards the hips. Lower yourself back down on the inhale. And exhale, come up and down. Think about using your back muscles as if you were trying to pop balloons between your armpits. Your back muscles are engaged and working to lift you up. 2 more like this. Keep reaching further through the fingertips. 1 more. And we're adding the legs if you want to. 4 total. Open up. Reach out. Come back down. 3 more. Exhale, reach. As you reach out, bring that lower back closer towards the floor. Squeeze your glutes a little bit, just like you were doing on the 100. 2 more. Last one. Don't forget to keep your arms strong. And good. Bring yourself down. Reach your arms up and over your head. Give yourself a good stretch here. Arms can come down by your sides. Both legs reach out. Or if it's too much for your flexibility, for your hamstrings, you can always keep your supporting your lower leg bent. So we'll start by working with the leg that's closer to me. So go ahead and bring this up and bend the knee. Just kind of warm up the hamstring. The bottom leg, Flex it, reach out through the heel. And go up and down a couple more times. And on this one, you want to focus on keeping your hips still. So don't let them go rock side to side. You want to keep them right here. Good. Now flex your foot, point your foot. Flex, point. Keep your support in your lower leg really strong, really reaching into the floor. Pressing the calf, pressing the heel into the floor. Now point your toes. Imagine that you're holding a paintbrush on your toes. So you want to paint an imaginary line going down, almost touching the floor. Now you will grab your paint roller, that's going to be your heel, and you're going to paint an imaginary line up, coming up as high as you can without lifting the hips up. Find your paintbrush, go down. Keep your supporting leg still strong and up. And inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Keep going down. Just like when you're painting, you need to apply that pressure in order to draw the line. So the same thing, you're reaching out, applying that pressure through your imaginary roller or the paintbrush. That's the last one. We're coming up through the heel. Find your softly point your toes or just relax. Find your external rotation for single leg circles. Arms open up to the sides. We're going across the body, down, around, and up. Inhale on the way, exhale up. Now keep your hips still on this one. Don't let them separate, come off the floor. 2, 1. Now we're going to go for the big circle. So let the hip lift up, go all the way full circle, but catch it before it comes up. So go all the way full circle, but keep the hips still as the leg goes to the side. And 3, and that's the last one. Let's reverse. So this time we're going outside first, keeping the hips still, across the body and up. Inhale, exhale up. Inhale, exhale up. Engage your obliques on your support in your lower side. The leg that's down is still reaching out through the heel. 2 more. 1 more. And 3 big circles. Go ahead and let the hips go. Come up, catch yourself. And let the hips go. Come up and catch yourself. 1 more. Good. Bring the knee into your chest. Give it a little hug here. Now straighten up for a hamstring stretch. If you need to bend the bottom leg, you can. Flex. Point your foot a couple more times. Keep it flexed. Pull it in a little bit more. Good. You can lift your head up. Bend the bottom leg. Point the toes. Bring the knees almost in line with leg pointing straight up. And we're going to walk up the leg all the way to seated. So find your position here. Sit up even on both hips. And you will start lowering down. Climb a tree. And come up. Try to stay as soft, as light on your hands as possible. So you're trying not to use them to pull yourself up. Now if that's too much for your hip flexors, for your hamstrings, you can always keep the knee bent. And just rock yourself up a little bit at this point. See where you are. Up. And down. 1 more time like this. Up. Now we're going to stay here. Open up your arms through the sides. Keep your chest open. Tailbone slightly tucked under. You're going to lower the leg down and lift. Trying to lift it a little bit higher every time. Same thing. If it's too much, you can always keep the knee bent here. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and reach forward for a little release, and we'll go straight down to the other side. Find your position. So this time the leg that's closer to me will be straight. The other one will go up. Start with the tabletop. Knee over your hip. Go ahead and bring the leg up and down. Reach out through the bottom heel. Engage. Support yourself. Ground yourself with that side that's closer to me. Up and down. and 3, and 2, and 1. Flex the foot, reach out through the heel, point, flex, point, flex, point, trying to reach a little bit higher every time, reaching out this leg towards the ceiling, point, find your imaginary paintbrush, strongly paint the line down the imaginary wall, grab your paint roller, again, roll it up, going slow, coming up into deeper flexion in your hip, and up on the exhale. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, up. Keep coming up higher. Keep grounding yourself through the bottom leg. That's the last one. And up. Bend it in. Give it a little hug for just a second. Bring it back out. Find external rotation so the knee is looking outside a little bit. Softly pointed toes. Arms open up to the sides. Single leg circles going across the body. Down, around, and up. Inhale. Exhale, up. Keep your hips still. Engage your bottom. You're supporting inside your obliques on this side to keep your hips from rocking. 2, 1. Go ahead and big circles. Let the hip lift off and circle. And one more. Good. Reverse. So keep that external rotation going on the outside, cross, around, and up. Keep your neck long and relaxed. Keep your shoulders relaxed so that they're not coming up. And 2, bottom leg is engaged. And 1, go ahead and for this full circle, let the hip go. Catch yourself, ground, and let it go. Catch yourself. Let it go last time. Catch yourself. Bring the knee in. You can bend the bottom leg. Point flex a couple of times. Go for a little deeper hamstring stretch here. Pull that knee in. Try to come up a little bit higher while still keeping the hips down. So don't let them come up. Okay, good. Lower the leg down a little bit. Keep your knees almost in line. And from here, let's try to walk up. Find our tree here, like a palm tree here. And walk down. Keep reaching out. The leg is strong. It stays in the same spot in the air. And remember, you can always bend the knee and do it this way. We have 3 more. Down. Inhale on the way down. Exhale all the way up. Stay light in your arms. Last one. Staying up this time. Arms open up. Tuck your tailbone under. Collarbones open. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Keep the legs straight as possible. 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. One side's usually a little more difficult than the other. So for me, this is my right side is the one where my hip flexors are a little bit weaker. So we'll turn around on the stomach to stretch our hip flexors and start working our glutes and the back. You will bend the knees, heels together, toes apart. Imagine that you're holding a tray of drinks on your feet here. You're going to lower your head down. Lift the tray up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes. Try to get almost into this like stretch in your hip flexors. And come down. Lift and down. Now squeeze those heels a little bit closer together so they're not sliding side by side. And up. And up. Try not to let your knees open up too wide. Keep them maybe just as wide as your hips or a little bit wider. 2, 1. Reach your legs out. For double leg stretch, bring both hands behind your lower back. Drop your shoulders down. Try to reach your elbows down just to kind of find a little even stretch here. On the inhale, lift your upper body up, reach out, open up your chest, neck is long. Lower yourself down, twist your head to the other side, bend both knees, kick your bottom 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Reach out, keeping your legs closer together, quads are pulled in. Calm down. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, lift. Now think there's an ice cube under your navel. You want to move your navel up and away from that ice cube. 2, 3, and up. Your abs are engaged, but at the same time your hips are pressed into the floor, so your butt is not sticking out in the air like this. And lift. And 1, 2, 3, and lift. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and lift. Reach out. Keep everything lifted up. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Calm down. Arms come forward. Preparing for the swimming. Opposite arm and leg will lift. Think about reaching out further towards 2 opposite walls. Calm down and lift. Calm down. Lift. Don't let your hips hike up all the way. Keep the hip down. Lift. Lift. Now let's try to go for a full swimming so everything comes off. Shoulder blades down, palms are facing each other to take the tension out of the shoulders and start swimming here. Then inhale and exhale. Keep that ice cube under your navel. Neck is long. Your nose is pointed straight down at the floor to your mat. Keep reaching out. Trying to keep your arms and legs at the same level. At least think about it if you can't see yourself in the mirror. Just think about lifting the legs up a little bit and lifting the arms up just a little bit. Keep reaching out a little bit more, pulling yourself apart, and come down. Go ahead and reach back into the heels. Go for your rest pose. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Now we'll try to do a modified elephant. Usually that's done on the reformer, but we will practice it on the mat. So place your hands right under your shoulders. Open up your fingers so that you can grip the mat with your arms. Shoulders stay here. Now before we go anywhere else, press your arms into the floor. Engage your upper back. Round it even a little bit. Find that strength there. Tuck your toes under and lift up. Now the tendency would go into the downward dog here, like in yoga, but we're not going to do this right now. I want you to keep your shoulders right over your wrists. Round your back even more, like you're trying to lift your lower back up towards the ceiling. You're staying almost very light on your toes. From here on the exhale, bring the knees in. If you can, if it's comfortable for your toes, roll over your toes. If not, just stay up and then come up. Your upper body is not moving. And in. Pull your knees in closer. Focus on that. And release. And in. And release. Again, feel free to roll over if it feels good to you. But don't forget to pull the knees under your navel. Keep rounding. Drop your head down. Keep it heavy. Good. One more. Now from here, pull the knees in. Stay on your toes. Lower yourself down. Shoulders still over your wrists. Just tap the floor and come up for knees off. Tap and up. Keep pulling your abs in. Keep your upper body strong. Tap and down. Tap down, 3, 2, pull it up through the lower abs, and down. Good job. Sit back and rest for 3, 2, and 1. Come back up to the same position. We're going into our side support, a side plank. Hands under your shoulders. Walk your feet back. Find your plank. So push the floor away from you. Take the hand that's further away from me. Put it right under in the center of the body. Open yourself up. Find your side plank here. Now, if it's too much, you can always bend the bottom knee down and stay here. Or, if you want to go for a full one, again, feet stacked, hips stacked. Now, engage, lift this bottom hip a little bit higher. Lift the arm up towards the ceiling. And we're going to lift the top leg for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now lift a little bit higher. Drop the top arm down like you're creating a rainbow through the body. Lift higher, higher. Contract the obliques on the bottom side and lower yourself down. Go for the mermaid. Open up. Feel the stretch through the side of your body. Enjoy. Then let's go ahead on the other side. So swing your legs to the other side. We're going to find our plank first. Hands under your shoulders. Push yourself away from the floor. Walk up. Again, the hand that's furthest away from you, we'll place it under you, straight under the center of your body. Come up, find your position. Always feel free to drop your knee if you need to do that. Bring the arm up, stack your hips, stack your feet. Hand right under your shoulder. The other one's reaching straight up towards the ceiling, so take a second to find the stability in your body. Lift up through the lower side. Engage your obliques. We're going to lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, stay here. Top arm goes over your head. Go ahead and lift up. Find a rainbow through the body. Keep lifting up. Almost create like a crunch over here in the lower side. Lift, 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 lift. And come down. Go for your mermaid. Reach, open up, look up. Breathe. Come back up. Cross your legs in front of you. We'll take a big inhale here. Exhale. Release all the tension out of your body. One more time, big inhale. Arms go up, shoulders stay down. On the exhale, start rolling down. Imagine there's a wall behind you. You're going to start separating yourself, peeling yourself off that wall. Upper back, mid back, lower back. Let your hands touch the floor. Feel where your body is right now. So you can go lower, you can stay at the top. Just keep the hips down. And just find rest in this position. Take an inhale. And roll up, keep the arms down, just sliding down on the floor in front of you until they reach your legs. Well, thank you for working out with me. I hope you enjoyed this Pilates workout, and I'll see you next time.